Hey, my beautiful soul tribe. Welcome to the channel, Ascend with Me Tarot. My name is Dawn. I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you for clicking on the video. I love you guys so very much. We're here to do our next zodiac sign reading. I'm excited to see what Spirit's got for us. I've been having some pretty vivid dreams the last few nights. I don't know if it's going to tie into what we're going to pull or not. Anyways. Let's get started. Father God, Holy Spirit, beautiful archangels, ancestors, higher beings, my beautiful spirit team, thank you so much for the opportunity to tap into the Soul Tribe's collective's energies. I ask that you bring forward the energy of truth, clarity, healing, confirmation, encouragement, or enlightenment of the highest vibrational frequency. I thank you so very much. Archangel Michael, please put a white light of divine protection around myself, my beautiful soul tribe in this reading. Archangel Raphael, please clear our heart chakras and connect us to your healing energy. I thank you. Thank you. Anishla, please step forward. Amen. All right, Spirit, who do we have a reading for next? Who do you have a message for next, Spirit? Please and thank you. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. All right, Libra, so this could be your energy or someone's energy that is in your energy that we're going to be talking about, okay? Only take what resonates and leave the rest. Always, always use your own discernment as the energy comes up. All right, and I am asking for, the highest vibrational energy, but when lower vibrational stuff comes through, we're going to touch on it, because it comes through. But my goal is to bring in some encouragement, even when we have to touch the lower vibrational stuff. Like, we shouldn't sit in that lower vibration of whatever things are. We should always try to see, right, the higher perspective and come out of that vibration. We're here to transmute those vibrations into higher vibration by gaining higher perspective, right? Anyways, Spirit, what is the energy you want to talk to Libra about today? What energies? Okay, so you got shadow work with the third eye. So right away, this is saying, you're going through your dark night of the soul, or you have recently. I mean, I don't know where you're at on the timeline. I feel like your third eye is highly sensitive at this time, so you're perceiving the world around you probably in some pretty new and strange ways. That can be scary when that happens at first. I know, I went through that. Right? It's like you look around, you wake, it's a wake up, right? You wake up and the world isn't what you thought it was. People aren't who you thought they were. You see the shadows. The reason why you're allowed to see the shadows through your third eye, though, is so that you'll transmute it into the light, which is why, I guess, why I channeled what I was channeling about, the higher vibration and gaining higher perspective and not being afraid. Okay? Fear is a joy killer. And it's never true. Fear's unjustified in any form, Spirit says. All right, so what else for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, Spirit? Libra. Yes, you're gaining spiritual strength. Okay, Spirit's here lifting you up, Libra. You are going through dark night of the soul. Whoever this is, like you have been, I feel like you've been going through a lot of anxiety. And you're seeing the world and with new eyes, okay? You're perceiving people, places, and things. You're seeing the shadow side of the world around you. But you also, this is giving you your spiritual strength. This, what you're going through at this moment, is part of your awakening, okay? It's trying to help you to move on. Okay, so it's helping you to get your thoughts in order, mentally being able to move on from something. Yeah, there's something in the physical that Spirit's trying to get you to move on from also, and there's something about your truth. Okay, speaking of truth is going to bring in some type of material harvest for you, or, this could be Spirit training you on how to manifest. Right? By releasing negative thought patterns and focusing on your reality and seeing the truth of your reality, I'm hearing, okay? But let's just go through this a little more. Yeah, you're transmuting toxic energy at this moment and waking up to your own intuition. I mean, I'm not saying it's not already awake, but like it's deepening. Your intuition is deepening. You're seeing the lower energy. You know, eyes that see and ears that hear. Guys, that's not always, you know, that can be scary when you have eyes that see and ears that hear. It can be a little scary when that starts happening in your world and you're not expecting it and you don't know what the heck's going on and things like that, right? But just know it's part of your spiritual strength. It's part of your spiritual process is what Spirit wants me to bring forward for you, okay? And there's nothing to be afraid of. Keep reminding yourself there's no fear here, okay? This is part of my spirit grounding itself in my body and seeing the things that I do not want to keep, right? Like the shadows that are being highlighted towards you, they're being highlighted so you can have an awareness and transmute it so you don't keep it with you. You let go of the shadow side. When you're blind to it and you don't understand that those shadows exist within your reality, right? You just kind of accept things as what they are, right? It's like, yes, those shadows, I don't know. Spirit's highlighting some stuff for you right now is kind of the vibe I'm getting. It's got to do with connections that you're in, okay? It's got to do with certain connections that you once celebrated. Maybe you're not celebrating the same connections as you used to, okay? You're waking up to certain connections in your life. You're seeing the shadow side, the shadow aspect of certain connections. Why do you need spiritual? What is spiritual strength, Spirit, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? What is spiritual strength? Strength? Oh my goodness, Libra. Look at that. Spirit's got your back, man. Spirit's like, we got your back. Okay? Face the shadow. Face your shadow side. Face the shadow self. Open your third eye. Trust what you're seeing with your intuition. You're not crazy. We're highlighting. We're highlighting the things that need to be transmuted in your world so that you can be grounded in where we're taking you. So you can be grounded and thrive and walk and see your truth. Okay? So you can focus on what you want in your physical reality versus what you've been accepting that does not belong. Basically, we're trying to teach you how to move on. Okay? Can y'all see those cards? Okay. So there's a truth that Spirit's revealing to you through this process. What is this truth about, Spirit? It's got to do with you moving on from something in your physical reality here. What is the truth about in the physical? Okay. Look, you're going through a transformation. The truth is, Spirit's showing you what they're going to help you transform here, what they're helping you transmute. I can't make this up. Like, seriously, look how it came out. Yeah, you're winning. You're going to win some. You're winning at something here. You're going to overcome these illusions. Spirit's revealing the illusions, Libra, okay? Illusions that you have been accepting as just part of reality. You're getting a recognition of that you've been asleep, okay? Whoever this is, you're waking up. You're going through an awakening, okay? You've been asleep to the shadow aspects. And when we're asleep to the shadow aspects, we don't recognize them. We don't see those things. Then they affect our lives in a negative way, like that they're allowed to basically feed off of your energy and keep you stuck in patterns and cycles of unawareness. I feel like someone's been praying for you, or you've been praying for yourself to see. And you are seeing. When you ask, you're seeking, right? When you start seeking, you're going to start receiving the answers. Sometimes the answers that you're seeking aren't, you don't know, right? It's like the answers come in and you didn't even know you were asking that question. But you were. Your soul was. Our Spirit wouldn't have brought this in for you, okay? It's kind of what I'm getting. Don't be afraid. I just keep hearing in my head, have no fear, okay? Look how much spiritual strength Spirit's giving you right now. You got strength on top of spiritual strength. You're gaining from this. You're not losing anything, babe. You're gaining. You're fully gaining stuff here, okay? So let's dig in a little bit deeper. Where does Spirit want to take this reading for you? Okay, so there's a shadow aspect around connection here that your intuition's speaking to you about. You're gonna overcome an illusion, and it is around people, places, or things that you're connected to. Where should I go for that, Spirit? Okay, hold on. Let's see here. So people, places, and things that you're connected to. I feel like you're hypersensitive right now. Your intuition, your third eye is hypersensitive right now, Libra. But that it's okay. It's normal. Yeah. It's normal. Okay, Spirit's showing you these things. Okay, because I feel like, honestly, I feel like these are things that you've been guarded against in your life. These are connections that maybe you're in connection with, but you've never really truly been open to, right? You've always had your guard up on some level with whatever these connections are. And Spirit's showing you, yeah, you're being prepared. You're being prepared for something here. Yeah, you're always prepared. Like, it's almost, Libra, whoever these connections are, you are seeing, like, their mask is slipping. You're seeing the shadow aspects. But remember, any shadow that you see reflected in another is it's your shadow. Everyone is each other's mirror. Okay? We're all each other's mirror. And so the shadows that you're witnessing through your third eye that have you on edge, because I'm feeling like you're like overly guarded and you're trying to plan 20 steps ahead for this, 20 steps ahead for that. Maybe you're isolating yourself and pulling back from certain energies. When this started happening, like you put your guards up. You went into like this hermit hole of your, like you went into a hermit mode, but Spirit's saying you just kind of dug a hole. You dug a hole and you dug yourself in. Okay, you put your guards up and you started freaking out a little bit is what I'm hearing. And Spirit's saying, don't freak out, babe. Okay, you don't have to be overly guarded. We're just giving you an awareness. And remember, any shadow that you're seeing within others, that's your shadow. It's something within you that's going to tie you back to, okay, well, maybe I was perceiving this person or this thing in a certain type of way, and this was a lower vibration of perception. This was a lower vibration of being on guard or thinking that I had to control something, right? You're doing shadow work, and that's not easy, but it's preparing you for something here. We'll see what it's preparing you for in a minute. Tell me about spiritual strength and strength here. Spiritual strength and strength. Inexperienced. Okay, it's preparing. It's giving you some experience for what's next. Yeah, hard work. Because, you know, this journey is, look, let me go on and tell y'all. This isn't like a job. You go in there, like when you start waking up and doing this soul work and really, really like opening up to spirit and your intuition, it's not like a job where you go in, you do the job, and then it's done. This is a soul lifetime kind of thing. Your soul will continue to grow and expand from this point, right? Like, it's never going to stop transforming and you're never going to stop working. But it is hard work, but it gets easier. It gets easier. It's like a roller coaster. Sometimes you're up and it feels like you're flying and everything's exhilarating and you're like, oh, I got this, right? You're at the peak of things. And then you go down to the valley, and then there's where that hard work is, and you face some more of your shadows, and you gain more wisdom. But in those valleys is where you gain a lot of wisdom, a lot of experience. Spirit will have you in that valley for a minute, then they'll take you back up on that peak to give you that exhilarating feeling and that feeling of accomplishment, and that's where you integrate all the shadow work you've done. It's just a constant roller coaster of life. They're just showing me like a roller coaster where it's going up and down, right? That's part of it, and it's a beautiful, beautiful process. Okay, but it does take a lot of hard work, but the hard work has a beautiful payout right? The payout is spiritual strength. The payout is enlightenment, awareness. Okay, the payout is you don't have to guard yourself. You have an awareness that the Most High is always on guard for you. The universe always has your back, right? There's a lot of beautiful payouts for this hard work, and it's worth it. It's worth it. Okay, when you live in the shadows, you feel like right, like you're winning over the shadows. But when we're asleep to the shadows, and you're living in an illusion, right? We live in an illusion. We accept half truths in our life. We never truly know ourselves or others because we're always on guard, right? Always, we forget to realize that we are all one when we're in the illusion. We forget to realize that, there's really no need to guard ourselves against one another or judge one another or feel judged by another, Anyways, tell me about this transformation. So you're getting a truth. Your truth is transforming. The reality of, okay, so the truth of your reality, your physical reality is transforming. And that's in order to help you to have a mental breakthrough, like a breakthrough with your thoughts, your thought patterns, Spirit's saying. Yeah, your choices are opening up, Libra. You're getting options, right? Spirit wants you to be open for options, okay? Open to change. You're getting multiple choices coming in for you in order to bring in a material harvest and to help you mentally move on from the shadow work that you've been doing, okay? Tell me about the illusion and what you're winning here. Triumph and winning. So you're seeing the truth over the illusions, okay? Yeah, you're sugar-coated, right? The illusions, they're sugar-coated. Yeah, illusions, sometimes it can feel nice to lie to yourself or to allow yourself to believe a lie but it's sugar-coated life. It's not real life. Even though you may feel like it's real, right? Because it's always been your existence, like accepting the world as it is. Not, just seeing this person's this way. The sky is blue. The grass is green. Right? That kind of stuff. But when you start waking up, you start seeing the sky is not always blue. The grass is not always green, right? Your eyes are awoken and you're no longer just accepting the surface level of things, the sugar-coated answers to life that keep you asleep and on guard and not, it's like when you're always on guard and you're accepting sugar-coated answers or you're giving sugar-coated energy out to others, right? It's almost like avoiding your true self, the true essence of who you are, right? Of being able to express all of who you are without fear, without restriction, without judgment or condemnation of self, but just to truly be your beautiful soul, the beautiful light that you were created to be, right? So you're getting a win over sugar-coated illusions in your life right now, and that's new for you. You're moving into uncharted waters, okay, is what I'm seeing. You're becoming illuminated, babe. I can't make this up. Look, you're becoming illuminated. Beautiful. It's beautiful, and it's all scary at the same time. I know. Been there, done that, still going through it myself. Well, it's just part of life, okay? All right, so let's see. Preparedness, guarded. Let's talk about this third eye shadow work. What is that trying to reveal to you? Spirit, what can you tell me about the third eye shadow work, 4 staves energy here? You're preparing them about protection. Yeah, look, uncovering your confidence. This is to teach you how to have spiritual confidence, okay? Right? Confidence in your third eye. Not to always be on guard and having to be prepared. Okay? Just living your life, living in the moment and accepting it. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. Your universe is your universe. You are the missing piece to that puzzle. All the other puzzle pieces of the universe around you are being fit into place, whether you're aware of it or not. The only puzzle the only piece that's missing literally is like your awareness, your confidence of your power in that universe, right? Your power as a creator, as the magician, as the high priestess. And your ability to inspire others. You're here to inspire all others that you come into contact with, whether is that with a smile or a pat on the back or lending a helping hand or wisdom of advice from your own experience. Like, you're here to inspire others. This is why Spirit's waking you up, because you are an inspiration to others. You're here to help others build their confidence. You're building your confidence, and as you build your confidence, You're out there spreading confidence and inspiration to others, Libra. That's beautiful. I help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts. You're waking up to your gift, and you're helping others to wake up to their gifts too. Okay, that's what we do. You're beautiful. And remember, the shadows that you see in others, we're each other's mirror. We're always each other's reflection. So when you're seeing shadows, the shadow side of others, and it's triggering you and freaking you out a little bit, and you're like, what the heck? Did I just step into like the Twilight Zone? Woo woo, right? No, you didn't step into the Twilight Zone. Spirit's telling you just to acknowledge those things within self. Do not fear those things. Acknowledge it and say, okay, what is this showing me, right? Do the work, okay? But also when you see gifts in another, when you see the light in another, that's also a reflection of your own gifts, of your own light. We're always each other's mirror. Are you looking through, is your mirror reflecting back to you your shadow self right now, or your light self? It's always reflecting something, and what it's reflecting back to you is based on your perception, okay? Your energy. What energy are you, what vibration are you in at the time? And there's no wrong and there's no right. There's only awareness that Spirit's teaching us about, right? Tell me about hard work and spiritual strength. So you're gaining a lot of spiritual strength from doing this work, Libra. Spirit's very proud of you. Yeah, letting go of judgment, right? Dissolving judgment. It's all about your perception, right? I don't have to like the actions of others in order to love my journey, right? It's like you don't have to sit back, be on guard against all other people. Even when you're seeing the shadows, their masks are slipping, and you're seeing the shadow side of certain connections. Spirit's not showing you that so you'll sit back and judge them. They're showing you those things so you can go within and clean up that mirror of self. See that energy in self, and put yourself, be empathetic to one another, put yourself in each other's shoes, and come up with higher perspective, forgiveness, compassion, the light for one another, right? So we don't sit back in judgment. It takes a lot of hard work to learn how to move in this world without judgment, because judge lest you be judged, right? When we judge another, we're judging self. That's been a hard one for me to learn. Trust me. I know me personally, like, especially when I feel offended or hurt, and Spirit's like, don't be offended. But sometimes it's like, it's so easy to automatically want to slip into that energy of judgment, or figuring out why they're wrong and you're right, and what's wrong with that person, or you know what I mean? But Spirit's like, no, go within self. There's not wrong, there's not right. There's only going within and see why that energy, that vibration is in existence in that moment at all, right? That get to the root of why that energy is existing, okay? Do the root work around it and transmute it. Be the magician, because that's who you are, soul tribe. Be that magician, that alchemist who transmutes that energy into higher perspective and light through forgiveness and, understanding and, awareness, basically, right? What else on hard work and spiritual strength, Spirit? Your heart will love again. Healing heartbreak. Spirit's helping you heal your heartbreak, baby. Right? Judgment leads to heartbreak. Judgment of who's right and who's wrong. Okay? Worried about someone judging you. That all leads to heartbreak. You could be going through heartbreak right now, or you've recently been going through heartbreak, but you're healing, right? You're healing your heartbreak. And the reason, it's like, the trick, it's hard work to go through a heartbreak and heal and be able to dissolve judgment all at the same time. Like, that's a big task, right? But you're doing it, so congratulations. Tell me about multiple choices. So you're going through an awakening, transformation. Your doorways are opening up. Yeah, they want you to have courage to step through those doorways, cultivating courage. In any given moment, I always know exactly what to do. Your third eye is open, wide open here, Libra. Don't sit back and second guess and be in this protective, guarded energy, right? follow your heart, follow your intuition here. You've been prepared to inspire others, okay, in a confident way. And the way that you do that is you move forward confidently through every open door. You don't sit back and weigh your options 10 million different ways. When an opportunity is presented to you, Spirit saying, have courage and step through. Is it in alignment with, if your heart and your mind are in an alignment about it, then it's a big yes. If there's something that's coming your way, but it's not out of fear, but like the energy, right, it just feels off or out of alignment, then it's a big no, okay? But what I'm hearing in my head right now is Spirit's wanting you to say yes. Okay, they want you to say yes to something. We're going to see. What is that? Hold on. Let's see what that is that they want you to say yes to. Let me see. They're telling me to go to my angel deck here. What do you want them to say yes to here? Something's coming in for you, Libra. It's about your truth. It's a material harvest. They want you to say yes. It's going to help you to physically or mentally move on. Yeah, it's bringing in abundance. There's an opportunity here that's bringing you in a lot of abundance, okay? Let me see if I can figure that out. Yeah, but you're going to have to compromise. So in order to have this abundance, you're going to have to compromise your old perceptions. You're going to have to move on from a way of thinking here and stand in your truth on something. It's going to take you compromising. It's going to take you compromising and reconsidering a situation is what Spirit's saying. What is this? Hold on. Let me see what I can see. What is the energy? What is going on with this compromise, please, Spirit, for Libra? Okay, yeah, that's the illusion here, too. There's a truth that you've been sugarcoating or been accepting as a truth. But it's, you know, somebody's been sugarcoating something here. And it's really an illusion. And it's uncharted waters for you to see through their illusion or to stand up to whoever this person is, Libra, and say, I don't accept this illusion. It's someone you're connected to that you've always been guarded against, that you've been preparing to face, possibly. Your third eye has been helping you do the shadow work. Okay, you're inspired. Maybe you inspire this person or this person inspired you up to this point. I don't know. But it's going to take some confidence to face whoever or whatever this is. There's some heartbreak tied to this person, okay? And there's been a lot of judgment between you and this person that Spirit's talking to you about. But they're telling you if you can have courage, right? Have courage here. Cultivate courage and find a way to compromise, because we're here to learn about love, forgiveness, compassion, harmony, peace between all relationships. There truly are no enemies. There's not. Okay, right? I feel like it could be like a mature feminine, a mother, a grandmother, sister, aunt, I don't know. But there's some great fortune tied to a mature feminine for you. Or you could be this mature feminine. You maturing is what's bringing in your fortune, right? But tell me about this person. What is this compromise about, please, Spirit? The energy of compromise here. Who is this compromising with? Or what can you tell me about this situation for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? Ooh. Yeah, okay, this is giving me the energy of feeling imprisoned by a certain thought pattern, all right? This is giving me the Eight of Swords energy. Or this could be you holding someone in a box of judgment, right? Feeling guarded against another. Okay, that's actually, this person's triggered your shadow work, Spirit saying. There's going to be a moment, there's going to be a time to compromise here. So let's see. Let me just see. Or you've been looking at a certain situation, overthinking. Okay, maybe there's someone in your life that you just never thought you'd be able to compromise with here. Yeah, you've been stuck in a certain thought pattern around a certain person or situation here. And Spirit saying in order to have abundance, you're going to need to compromise. This is part of your spiritual lesson. They're giving you spiritual strength to face whomever this is. That doesn't mean you have to accept whatever situation and be like, you know, what happened. It's like lay down the judgment and just move in this energy of forgiveness, right? so you can become unstuck, unentangled, I'm hearing. So, okay, this is an energy you've been entangled with, and it's based out of pain. Like, what's entangled you with this energy is the lack of compromise, the lack of forgiveness and understanding. Okay, it's around heartbreak. So if you can overcome whatever this situation is, you're going to have abundance, okay? And it's got to do, yeah, it's got to do with your thoughts about a person, place, or thing here, and you speaking your truth and standing your ground, right? This is about you standing up to somebody. This could be a sibling, a mother, this could be a friend, a family member, but you're, right, like, there's someone that Spirit's asking you to stand up to and then walk away from. It could definitely be like a father figure or a player energy that caused a lot of confusion in your life. A King of Wands here. Okay. Hold on one second, guys. Let me just kind of feel this energy. I feel like you've been holding back a lot of unhealed energy around. Okay, so this King of Wands, for some of you guys, it's going to be like a father figure, I think, who was locked up most of your life or just wasn't present most of your life. Maybe they chose a lot of other options, and you've held on to this energy of just feeling like, well, why wasn't I enough? It wasn't about you ever. I'm getting like this little girl energy, okay, who had a father that was in and out of her life a lot, and maybe got locked up, okay, was in and out of prison, I'm hearing, and you just kind of cut this person out of your life and didn't actually ever really, like, find the forgiveness and the healing around this King of Wands energy, but the heartbreak dug its roots into your psyche, right, into your unaware, asleep psyche. And so Spirit, now that you're waking up, they want you to gain a new perspective around whoever this is. If it's your father, or it could be an ex-lover for some of you guys also, I'm getting. Okay, this could be an ex-lover, right, that you got defensive against, you walked away from. They have multiple options, but you never truly, like, healed or found a way to compromise that. It's like you sugar-coated something for this person, right? You didn't want to deal with whatever this illusion was. So you buried an illusion around this King of Wands. But this, however this King of Wands plays into your story, that part of your story, as you learn to overcome it with forgiveness and compassion and compromise, right? Do the hard work within self, right? To heal heartbreak and release judgment. It doesn't matter. There is no right or there is no wrong. There only is experience, okay? So as you release judgment and you look with fresh eyes about whoever this King of Wands is, like, you gain a new perspective and you can say, okay, the past is over. It cannot affect me, right? I can love this person and forgive this person and you know, gain a higher awareness of whatever this was, just if nothing else, so that it doesn't affect me moving forward, right? As you do that, then it becomes fuel for your story, right? It's no longer a hindrance on your path, right? That when this person comes into your subconscious, triggers you into repeating a pattern in your own life, or triggers you into feeling heartbreak, right? You know what I mean? Like closing down. Instead, it becomes your fuel in part of your story to help you inspire others. It helps you uncover your confidence. I don't know what's going on. You know, you'll know who this King of Wands is for you, but you've been imprisoned by this energy for long enough, Spirit's saying. Okay? You walked away from this energy. You cut them out of your life. I do see that. You got defensive and you walked away, but you still are stuck in the energy until you face it. Okay? You've been sugarcoating and denying. You don't want to go into those waters, right? You want to, it's like you've been living in the illusion of it's over, I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? But it's like there needs to be a deeper level of healing with this King of Wands so that you can be happy. Yes, it's time to illuminate whatever needs to be illuminated around this King of Wands. Tell me about this King of Wands. This, you know, or this could be your own energy if you're the King of Wands. You have some, okay. Yeah, you've got some intuition about this King of Wands and multiple options that kept you stuck. And maybe you were questioning your intuition. If it's not a father figure, you guys, and it's an ex-lover, okay? This person had you questioning your sanity, questioning your intuition. You had to stand up for yourself and walk away, but this person maybe kept you imprisoned in what? This person had you imprisoned. Tell me about being imprisoned and what energy was Libra imprisoned. Yeah, regret, sadness. Okay, Five of Cups. This person had you imprisoned in the Five of Cups, right? Whether you walked away, you stood your ground to this energy in the physical, or you right, energetically, on a soul healing type level, okay? Spirit needs you to shine a light on this Five of Cups and gain a higher perspective. Get out of that energy of blame gaming or judgment and find empathy and compassion and forgiveness for yourself and this other, no matter what, because that's gonna heal you. That's the key. That's the answer to anything that you face. It's about being the alchemist and transmuting that sadness, that regret, okay, into higher perspective, into fuel to feed your soul, and not chains of unhealed energy that want to bind your soul, right? There's a difference, and only you have the power to use all experience, right? You can use all experience for your fuel as the alchemist, as you transmute and heal, right? Or you stay asleep and sugarcoat and live in an illusion and just try not to touch it. It's over. It's in the past. I don't got to look at it. I can bury it. I don't have to transmute it and gain a higher perspective around it. I just don't want to touch it. When you do that, it imprisons you, though, okay? It's better to deal with things head on, right? So this is what the process of the dark night of the soul is trying to show you. And you're coming up as this High Priestess with the Sun card, though, and that's beautiful, Libra, right? This is the outcome of this situation. This is, whatever this is like the one that's very deep, 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 they're telling me. You buried this sucker so deep that, like, they've been like using a pry bar to try to pry it up out of that ground you planted it in. Like, this one was buried deep, okay? But it's also your initiation as the High Priestess. Whatever this is, it's buried deep here. It's buried so deep because as you illuminate it, it's what's initiating you, right? And that's what's going on. So it's initiating you as the High Priestess. Your third eye is opening. It's the deepest shadow that you've been holding on to. And it's a connection that you've been guarded against. And you feel like you have to prepare yourself to deal with. Like, I don't know. This is tough. It's going to be different for all of you guys. Okay, but this is a tough one here. Like, I feel it, and I can feel it, okay? Let me see if I can find anything else about this King of Wands energy, Spirit. Anything else to help Libra? Page of Wands in reverse. So, yeah, it's a childhood. So, either y'all have children together, okay, or this was you as a child. This could, like I said, it's somebody from your childhood, possibly, for some of you guys, right? I feel like they robbed you of your childhood. Whoever this is, you feel like they took your innocence, they took your childhood. Okay? And if it's not that, then it's a lover who maybe took your children even. Page of Wands in reverse. Something about the loss of innocence here. Yeah, they left you out in the cold. This person may it's this energy of they abandoned you, okay? They may have abandoned you and your children. For some of you guys, right? But whoever this person is, they're deep. They dug deep into that psyche, okay? And that's this. But when you stop sugarcoating the experience and you step into the uncharted waters, you decide to take power over the illusion that you're over it, or that this person didn't have an effect on you, right? It's almost like trying to put on a brave face. And not admitting just how much of an effect this situation, this King of Wands, had on you. You don't have to be brave and tough in that way, right? It takes more courage to face it, to admit the effects, so that you can work through the effects of whatever this situation has been. Spirit's saying it takes more courage to face the illusion. okay? Yes, you're gaining your independence from this Emperor energy, whether it's a father or an ex-lover, okay? You guys, this is empowering you. You don't need an Emperor energy, an authority over your life. You are the authority of your life, right? The universe is the authority over our lives, but you are the universe. So whoever this masculine energy has been, this is somebody that's been an authority over your life, that robbed you of innocence, your childhood of some sorts. Yes, that you've held a lot of judgment and resentment, or faced a lot of judgment or resentment from, okay? There's just that energy of judgment between you guys, right? Maybe this person, if it's a parent, I don't know. It's like this person, there's just this, there's love between you guys. Y'all had loving moments, but I feel like all you can perceive, the only thing you see in your own mirror when you look at this person is judgment and anger and hurt. It's like pain, right? It's hard to remember the good times because all you can see is the pain, and because you're holding on to like the offense, the resentment of whatever happened with this King of Wands. And so that's why Spirit wants you to look. Okay? But anyways, let's go to your soul homework. Only take what resonates. You'll know who this is. Your spirit guides, as I'm talking, Spirit will be telling you, oh, this is this situation for me. Because I'm reading for collective, right? So we're trying to use your own discernment for who or what this is, okay? So try for you personally. But what do you want to say? What is the homework for Libra here, Spirit? What is the homework for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, North Node. You got 2 of them. Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? Look, and then, oh my goodness. Did Spirit not say this one was buried deep, deep, deep? And look what came up. Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? And the other one says, on whom am I placing blame right now? This is one of those that's going to be, it's tough, Libra. This is one of the tough ones, okay? And you got to dig deep, babe. But as you do, you're going to be inspiring yourself. You're going to be calling in your light, your confidence, and you're going to inspire others, right? You're going to step out with courage and a higher vibration every time you step forward, right? You're going to start seeing I feel like this is this situation is why you're seeing the shadows instead of the light in the world around you right now. Once you get through this understanding, once you alchemize this situation, you're being enlightened as the High Priestess, and the mirror. When you look in the mirror, you're going to see the light, right? You're not going to see the shadows. You're going to see the light, but in a way you've never seen it before. Just like you've never seen the shadows this way before, and it's like, what the heck's going on, right? Well, you're also going to see the light in a way that you've never seen it before. You're literally stepping into a new reality, but it's a process, okay? So it says, am I ready to let go of the buried shame? The feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. And that's what your intuition's trying to show you right now with your third eye opening and the shadow work. That you've been living in darkness even though you didn't know it. And that's okay. We all have. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? Here's the homework. Heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's revival season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. So fill in the blank. My soul's truth is blank. My soul's truth is I am loved. My soul's truth is I am light. My soul's truth is life is a beautiful mess and it's mine. I'm magical. Find things to, instead of the shame and just, you know, the shadow side of this experience, What did you gain from the experience? Spirit's saying you gained a lot of spiritual strength from this experience, right? So remind yourself of the strength you gained and not just the pain of the experience or the judgment of whoever this is. You're right. It's up to you to release the judgment. It's up to you to find the forgiveness. It's up to you to alchemize into light and compassion. It's not about right or wrong. It's truly not. It's not about that if you were traumatized or not traumatized. You don't have to hold on to that energy unless you choose to. You are not a victim unless you make yourself a victim. That's your power. That's your magic. To understand that. We are the creators of our reality. So Spirit's saying, on whom are you placing blame right now? There is no blame. There's just experience and acceptance and growth and integration of more light in ourselves as we heal from the lower experience, as we gain higher perspective from the experience, right? A person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames themselves has begun their lesson. A person who blames no one has finished their lesson. Let me read that again. Because this was a hard one for me, okay? But it's true. It's truth. It's true, okay? It'll change your world when you get this. A person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames themselves has begun their lesson. That's Dark Night of the Soul. A person who blames no one has finished their lesson. Here's the homework. Take responsibility. On whom are you placing blame right now? Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong where you are going. Only love and courage live there. Make a choice to do it. Even if you don't feel ready, listen to your heart. You will be led. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for this message for Libra today. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Anything else, Spirit, that you want Libra to remember as we close this out? Acknowledge your anxiety. So, yes, you've been going through a lot of anxiety, right? Spirit wants you to stop ignoring it and think that it's like an attack or something against you. Acknowledge it. Why are you feeling anxious? It's because Spirit's trying to show you something. Anytime anxiety comes upon us, it's because Spirit's trying to get you to move on from a thought pattern and to open up to your truth, okay? When it's a yes, nothing can stop me. When I'm unsure, it's always a no. And that was that energy that I was feeling earlier, right? When it's a yes, nothing can stop you. When it's a no, when you're unsure, it's always a no, right? If it's out of balance, it's a no. And yeah, right now you're integrating the ego. Ooh, that's a hard one. Everything is for me, not against me. The best way to integrate our ego is to be in outrageous acceptance, right? Outrageously accept all that is without judgment. And I know that's hard. None of us are perfect, and I don't get it perfect every time, and neither will you. None of us will until, I don't know, until we get where we're meant to get with it. I don't know, but everything is for you, not against you, okay? Nobody in this world is against you. God is sovereign. The universe is sovereign. It's on your side, okay? It's maybe, you being on guard, right, is what's been drawing in the need to be guarded, right? Like when you feel guarded inside, then you're going to draw in situations on the outside where you're going to feel like you're right. Fear will draw you in this energy, okay, where you're always feeling like you're on guard. So Spirit's teaching you how to release your fear and own your uniqueness, right? Drop your guard and let Spirit guard you and guide you, and just be in outrageous acceptance. I invite you, Divine, to move through me in all ways, guiding my actions in every moment. Let me release all fear and feel unbridled openness to the new. I accept my own nature. Change me, divine, into one who embraces my own uniqueness. Let me accept my own nature completely, knowing it too is divine. May I love myself as I am, not as others say I should be. And where is this leading? As Libra steps into their courage, where is this leading them, Spirit? The work never ends, okay? But it's saying, I embrace all challenges. Allow me to flow. You're able to flow through all change, right? Not with fear, not with guarded energy, not with shadow energy, but with your true light, embodying your true light. And the work gets a little bit easier. You're going up the peak. You're coming up out of the valley, right? It says, allow me to flow with what cannot change. Let me embrace all tests and release any fear of loss, knowing that all can be replenished with ease by the divine's will, by divine will. And you have divine will within you. That's your magic wand, okay? Yeah, you're being led towards your highest good for whatever you're longing for. You're evolving. So you're being prepared and going through an evolution to receive your wildest dreams, your what you've been longing for, your deepest desires, right? This process is leading you towards that, but you got to go through this evolution in order to accept it, right? And it is free. If it's for your highest good, then that's what you're going to draw towards you. Instead of drawing towards you more guarded, challenged, illusionary situations, Spirit's taking you through a process of learning how to be empowered, learning, right, how to be the alchemist. Okay, they're teaching you how to be the magician or the high priestess of your material reality. You're being shown your magic and your power in that divinity that is your birthright. Okay. So it says, change me, divine, into one who offers you my deepest longings, trusting you know exactly how to handle them. Let me know my wholeness and freedom most of all. You're being set free from that imprisonment around this situation, right? You're whole. You're already whole. Okay? You never have not been whole. Yes, we fragment our soul fragments, right? Like, but that's just things that, like, this is a fragment you're calling back, right? But it's still with you. You're still whole. It's a awareness. It's a perception change, okay? Evolution. I welcome change. So you look, your fear of change is the biggest trigger for you, and it's because of whatever happened with this King of Wands. But it says, change me, divine, into one who knows we can evolve and be open at any age. Let me welcome change in uplifting and surprising ways. Allow me to trust the process, diving ever deeper into your love. And I am a conduit. Change me, divine, into one who can let you act through me. I offer myself to you. May I be a conduit for your blessings. Use me for the highest good. Amen on that, you guys. All right, embracing your worthiness, and then I'm really going. I feel worthiness filling every cell of my body, and it feels amazing. All right, I love you guys. Please like, share, or subscribe. If you know anybody who will benefit from this message, please share it with them. And thank you so much for your support and for subscribing to the channel and helping me grow. We're here to help each other. And so thank you for the energy exchange. Bye.